Hi, fellow rebooters. This is Laney. I chose a new screen name because I thought if we're going to be getting to know each other better, I should choose one that's easier to roll off the tongue. My other one was kind of long and unwieldy. So I just thought I'd post an introductory video because this is all very new to me. I've never done a video blog before. I've never uploaded any videos before. So I figured I'd do an introduction so that I could figure out the process before I started my reboot. So just a little bit about me. I discovered the Reboot with Joe website and the video rebooters back in the winter of like 2014 into 2015, and I tried a reboot for 8 days. I think I made it, and I posted, but I didn't post any videos, and I didn't really have a lot of accountability to help me keep going, and I just kind of gave up because it had gotten too hard, and I was getting really angry and irritable, and so I just started eating a little bit again, and before I know it, I went back to old habits. I did do low carb over the past several years too, but my problem tends to be that I try to take care of myself, but then something comes up, something happens, and I allow that crisis to take me away from taking care of myself like I know I need to. So that's kind of a little bit about me. I'm a very busy mom of a beautiful 3-year-old girl who keeps me on my toes, and I work 2 part-time jobs. Fortunately, I'm able to do the jobs from home. I do an office. I manage the office for a small business, and I also sell women's clothing online. And I'm able to do both of those from home. My husband also works part-time, so 2 part-time jobs. So I like to joke that we're supporting our family with 4 part-time jobs. And it's nice because then we're able to kind of both take care of our daughter. And I'm able to be with her during the day. So that's really been a blessing. I always had a little bit of a weight issue my whole life, but looking back on myself as a kid, I really didn't look that bad. And, at the time I felt like I was, I was hard on myself. I've always been hard on myself, but looking back, I realized it wasn't that bad. I was always maybe 20 pounds or so, as an adult, overweight. But I'm very muscular, and I kind of hide it a little bit. But it wasn't until maybe 2008, I think it was, that things started to get more out of control because I broke my ankle and I had to get 7 pieces of metal in it, and I was disabled for 2 months or 3 months where I couldn't walk, and I gained a lot of weight. And then when I got back on my feet and started walking and back through therapy, shortly thereafter, my husband lost his job. He had been in that field for 19 years, but with the economy being so bad, he had to change careers, so it ended up being 1.5 years till he found a job, and I was really stressed out, and I was trying to work extra to support us, so that was a stressful period of time. And then when he finally did get another full-time job, then we started trying to have a family, and that didn't work out as well as we planned. We had a lot of stress in that regard as well. And then, it all worked out for the best because then we were able to adopt our beautiful daughter. But before that, we had a failed adoption. So there was a lot of stress over that period of time. And I just allowed the stress and the things that I was working on to take priority over taking care of myself. So I have a considerable amount of weight that I'd like to lose, and I'm hoping that with the juicing and the rebooting, that it will give me a good jump start. And with doing a video, I'm hoping that if I know that you guys are counting on me to upload a video and that I am planning on uploading videos, that it will keep me going through the rough parts, because I will have some sort of accountability with the videos as well. There's not going to be anybody here at my house doing it with me. It's going to be challenging with cooking food for my husband and cooking food for my daughter. But I'm hoping that with your support and having the accountability of posting videos that will help keep me going. I would like to do it for as long as possible. I think that the reason that I stopped after 8 days last time was that I just didn't go long enough. I think if I can get through the first 2-3 weeks, I think it'll get easier for me to do a long-term reboot. I think I didn't really do it long enough to make the healthier choices a habit. So I'm hoping that that will help, and I want to be able to look in the mirror and have something positive. Another thing that's happened recently was, unfortunately, in June of this past year, about 4 months ago, I lost my mother. She was in a car accident, and she died 6 days later. And that was not something that I ever expected in a million years. She had just turned 60, but she was a very young 60. And she was very active, and she was very healthy. And interestingly enough, she never really had a weight problem. Neither did my dad. Both of my parents were very healthy people. And, you know, I was always the one with the weight problem in the family, but not them. And so she was not somebody that I expected to lose. I thought I would have her around for a long time, but so it's been a rough couple of months. I was very close to her, and they live close by, so I saw her like every day. My daughter saw her every day, so it's been really hard for all of us. And that also threw me off of like all of the healthy eating plans that I had tried to adapt earlier in the year. We had friends coming over and bringing food, which was very nice, but it threw my eating plans off. So it's been about 4 months. I don't think that's something that you ever get over, but I'm to the point now where I'm tired of being sad all the time, and while I know that I will always miss her and that I will always be grieving for her, it will help me if I can take care of myself. And if I can have something positive to see every day and to feel every day, it's hard for me to look in the mirror and not be happy with what I see, and to feel like I don't have enough energy to keep after my little girl. So that's one of my big reasons for wanting to do this reboot. So that's a little bit about me for now. I'm very busy, wife and mother, and part-time worker. And I would like to have accountability and support from the online community through this reboot to help me hopefully stick it out for a while and to get some good results. And I will hopefully be posting again on Monday night or Tuesday morning for day 1 to let you know how day 1 went. So take care, everybody. Juice on.